Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. I'm here presenting to you the 12th edition of the RSK Ecosystem Update. My name is Anthony Sanchez. I'm a community manager at IUV Labs. And today we have a couple very special guests at NowNodes who will be talking a little bit more about their project and sharing some updates with you. Just a little bit of an introduction. NowNodes is a blockchain as a service company. It allows developers to build blockchain applications and digital services on a distributed network while supplying infrastructure and blockchain building tools. So right now, I'm probably not the best one or the highest qualified to be talking about them. So I would like you to talk to one of them. Tim, you are the floor is yours. Please go ahead. Feel free to, if I can share.
Oh, yeah, I think it works properly. Hi there.
Yes,
Hi,
I can see you. Hi, Tim. How are you?
I'm fine. Thanks for asking. For me, it's really exciting to take a part in this event. Honestly,
Absolutely.
It was a little surprise for me to speak here, but I want to thank RSK for inviting us here. So thank you a lot. I know the most of the audience here is quite technical guys who knows tons of information about the crypto, about blockchain, tokens, coins, and I think they know how everything works in Web3. But before we start, I would like to tell a few words about the blockchain nodes. Maybe it will be useful for someone who is not so close to the technical part of the decentralized world. So blockchain node is an open source. It's cross-platform runtime that allows developers to create great amount of different services. And in simpler terms, if you work with some crypto project, you will definitely need access to blockchain and transactions in every block. So a node is the only way to get it. So I would like you to turn on the presentation, our deck here. Oh, thank you a lot. So then I would like to tell you guys a small story about our company, which could open some more information about NowNodes, what we actually do in the market. NowNodes is a blockchain as a service company. Anthony told us, we let users to get access to full nodes, shared and dedicated, and testnets and block explorers with an API key. And actually, we belong to a group of companies, which include the Change Now, as you see on the slide, and Now Wallet, Now Payment, and NowNodes. What's more, Change Now and Now Payments have been extremely successful in providing excellent cryptocurrency services for more than 5 years. I think it's great, and but building an exchange or payment service is not only their development. It's not about the creativity, not only about the creativity and building a user-friendly interface. I think most of you understand what I'm talking about. It has a lot of technical moments every project needs to solve, especially with the node ecosystem. So we used to provide node infrastructure just for our ecosystem, for these services you see on the slide. But then a highly skilled team of professionals was formed, and we decided to expand our expertise to help other projects with node maintenance, because we know how exhausting and time-consuming and costly it might be for a team. So NowNodes now is a separate company with a great number of satisfied customers and partners. And for more than 3 years, we helped, just imagine, more than 20,000 individual developers, projects, and even enterprises to get a quick and cost-effective and, of course, reliable connection to the node ecosystem. So now all of them can stay concentrated on the creativity and development their projects, and all the technical issues with node infrastructure are solved by our team. Our main partners are crypto businesses and cryptocurrency wallets and exchanges, markets, swaps, and whatever. So it can be absolutely any project that needs access to a particular blockchain for its work. So the next, here is our dashboard. You can take a quick look on it. Here you can see clear information about your current plan, about amount of requests per day, how many requests remain, and some info about your payments and funds. I won't show you the pricing today because it depends on the project you're working on and how many requests you need per day and per month. So, but the range is from €3 to €500. But besides that, we have a free tariff, like most of other different companies in our sphere, where you can have 5,000 requests a day, so you can test any network. So what's more, our team is preparing to update some moments in our tariff plans. So keep an eye on us in future, guys. Here, I will tell you some what you will get using NowNodes, what you'll get working with our company. First of all, you can cut your tech costs and save time. So rising and maintaining nodes is expensive and time-consuming, and this is the technical part of the project, which will require constant monitoring and technical supports and maintenance. And that's why more and more crypto businesses prefer to outsource this part of the work. And for these businesses, ensuring uninterrupted access to the blockchain they support is essential, as these aspects directly affect the accessibility and proper operation in their services. The next thing is that we can expand the list of supported blockchain networks. When you want your company to grow, you can expand the number of supported coins in a few minutes with us, because NowNodes provide access to more than 50 blockchain networks, and also some other coin can be edited by your request. So it's not a problem in future. Another thing, you can be sure that your nodes will be up and running, because we have a team of highly experienced professionals who are making sure the nodes are updated and not facing any issues. But even if those appear, sometimes they appear, our tech team takes immediate actions to ensure the highest API uptime for our partners. Our nodes are under 24/7 control, and on the top of that, we provide 2 nodes for each blockchain network. So even if any issues occur, we are switching partners to our backup node. So it's like a backup solution, so that any tech works are not affecting our partners. I think it's really cool. And the last, but I think the most important, you will get assistance from the professionals. What I mean, NowNodes team writes many technical articles on how to connect to any node, and each coin's documentation has a pretty detailed description of how to do it. Our team is always here to help if you have any questions, concerns, maybe difficulties. Also, any particular request can be satisfied with our customer solution. The next one, here is more complicated thing for me. So Darya, please, can you help me to compare different solutions every developer needs to choose when he starts working with blockchain?
Hi, hello. Thank you very much, Tim. It was a great introduction and a start. So as Tim already mentioned, the main advantages of the NowNodes, but actually there are many ways on how you can handle your node infrastructure. So let's just compare a few of them, except NowNodes. So the first option is running your own nodes in-house. But as you may know, to deploy a full node, there are lots of requirements that need to be taken into account and into consideration for your tech team. you will need a device that has the latest version of an operating system. Also, the initial synchronization of the network will require you to actually download the entire blockchain from the very first block. So it is usually very time-consuming, and of course, for the projects that have multiple blockchain networks and that require a lot of coins to be supported, it also can be very, very expensive. On top of that, that will require having a team of very high-skilled professionals who will monitor, update, and maintain your nodes, and your nodes should be under 24/7 surveillance, because if something happens, you will need to take immediate actions. So it will also require additional staff. Lastly, if you run your own nodes, you usually do not have a backup nodes. That is what Tim already mentioned. That is an additional node that is used in case of updating, in case of tech issues, so that you can be switched to the backup node and your uptime will not be affected. And usually if you have lots of blockchain networks, you cannot afford having 2 nodes for each blockchain network. So now let's move to the node provider. As we are taking our benchmarking process very seriously, we can already share some drawbacks of working with other providers. So starting with an absence of the backup node again here, because we think that it is really essential for high quality service. In our opinion, it is very important to have a backup node and to take your uptime as stable as possible. Usually also node providers have very tricky pricing, which is not 100% transparent. And sometimes it may be very difficult to estimate the final cost that you are spending on the node infrastructure. Also, some node providers focus on just a few nodes that are most popular and that are in demand mostly, and have very limited number of blockchain available to choose from. So if you're a big service, think of like an exchange or a payment solution wallet, you can accept not very high variety of nodes that are supported by node providers. However, NowNodes support 50+ blockchain. And last, but definitely not least, some providers put limitations on the number of requests per second. Again, we do not have any limitations at all. And one of the most popular solutions actually is opting for public nodes. So the first issue that you should be aware of is that API response time might be a little bit slower compared to the private nodes. And again, that can affect the quality of your service. Also, same goes to the security aspect and low success rate compared to the node providers that are usually maintain their nodes by their own and can guarantee you a good success rate and the security. And also what is important is that there is very low chances of getting quality support from the developers. That is what we are focusing on in NowNodes, is that our clients, partners also always have access to the very high quality support of our developer team and tech team 24/7. So in case any issues, tech issues, we can solve it immediately and it will be all good for our partners. And we can move to the next slide, Titus. Thank you. So now we have a co-marketing partnership with RSK and we're very proud and happy about it. We appreciate your values, guys, and it's great luck and success to support your mission based on promoting a decentralized financial system and Web3 in general. And we will be happy to raise a dedicated RSK node for any project. So just a few words. NowNodes do provide a dedicated node option. What it is actually very exclusive offer when we raise a node just for yourself, and you will have an exclusive access to it. So no one else, it's just your node. Applies all the same rules. You have a backup solution. You have a 24/7 support, you have an account manager, you have like a VIP service, and this node will be just with no limitation of requests made to the node itself. So if you would be interested in RSK dedicated node, please just contact us and we will be happy to do that for you. And I guess we can move to the next slide. Yeah, so very exciting about our partners. By today, we have a long list of partners, which includes wallets, exchanges, trackers, DeFi, GameFi projects, some individual developers as well, and many others. Some of the projects you can see on the slide. But unfortunately, not all of projects are here, as we support the partners' rights for their being anonymous, and we signed an NDA, and we are not actually allowed to disclose them. But you can just think about some of the biggest traders, exchanges, and wallets. Also here, as you can see on the last line, we have some press. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you. We have some press like Medium, Redwire, CryptoRep. It is because we always want to contribute to the crypto community and the development of Web3, and we write a lot of technical articles on how to work with nodes, and not only. So we also want to be present in an educational community of the blockchain here. And now we can move to the final slide. Yeah, so if you're interested in saving engineering time, cutting your infrastructure costs, and increasing your list of supported coins, and also, and most importantly, in RSK dedicated node or any other blockchain, please feel free to contact us. You know whom to address this. The contents are here on the screen right now. You can also contact us via Twitter, Telegram, anything that you prefer. And I guess we're done here. We're finished with the presentation. And if any questions of any kind, we will be more than happy to answer them all.
Thank you so much, Darya and Tim. Very interesting information. Yes, please, every question that you guys may have, please post them down below. We will be getting to the question part in a little bit. I just had a couple comments for you guys. So Darya, you did talk a lot about the competitive advantages that NowNodes have. I really like that. It does show that you guys are mature in the space, and that, well, actually, that's also that I also wanted to mention to Tim. I was missing part of the picture with the full stack of the Now ecosystem, so to speak. And yeah, seeing that there is actually like a larger stack than I thought. I knew NowNodes, the Now payment, and Change Now, but I didn't know the second one. So yeah, just overall great. Awesome. I also wanted, do you guys want to make any other comment for now, or do you guys want to wait a little bit while we talk about the rebrand of the Rootstock network that we had? Is there any other comment that you guys would like to make?
No, we will wait for the questions. We'll hear about your updates, guys.
Okay, we'll have a little update on our side, and then we'll go to the questions from the community. I'll share my screen in a second. Put this here. Okay, I have to share my full screen. Not a problem. All right. Can you guys see it?
Not yet.
No.
Okay, now, yeah.
There we go.
Good, yeah.
So a couple of weeks ago, on July 13th, Rootstock started our rebrand process. Basically, we partnered with Kodo, a marketing company, who helped us, get a few different ways, a few different directions that Rootstock could take. On the screen, we have like the logos of the main three options that we had. The votes were made on Discord. The community was able to select which path which path we had to take. And the reason why we made it a community vote is, well, in the heart of decentralization, choices in this space must be made with the community in mind. And, well, yeah, decentralization is the way to go. So we have the three options that we had. The first one was the network that nurtures, or option A. B was the advanced technology for everyday utility. I really like this logo. It's like a sunset kind of thing. Really, really liked it. But the messaging behind the third one, building on Bitcoin, it seems to be the one that actually resonated the most with our community. It's actually the one that won. The vote ran for a couple of weeks, from July the 13th until July the 27th. That's yesterday. And the winner, I'm actually going to share a video with you. Let me just put this as a slideshow. Yeah, so that we can see what this is about, what the winning option was about. I love it. Particularly the little mock-up of the tattoo, my favorite part of the video. So yeah, the rebrand, as I said, is over, and the rebrand broad is over. But of course, the deploying of the new brand is going to take a few months. As all things, it needs to be implemented. The site needs to be updated, and this is a process that will take some time. Specific ETA, no, we don't actually have that, but a few months is what we can say for now. So yeah, let's wait for that. We had a total of 230 votes on the Discord server. The overwhelming majority really resonated with this third option because, of course, building on Bitcoin is, the basis that Rootstock was built on. So it really resonated with our community. So yeah, I guess that's it for the rebrand side. Let's see if we have any incoming question. Well, I do have one. Actually, this one for Darya.
Okay.
It's in the area of what I mentioned before. If you want to expand, or if you would like to expand, what critical problems does NowNodes solve that existing solutions are not solving? Or what do you think is your competitive advantage? We're aware of the backup thing. I read somewhere that you have multiple physical locations where these nodes are located in case that fail or whatever. There is this tolerance, or so to speak. Can you please talk us more about that?
Yeah, sure. So as you mentioned, we do have 2 geographical locations where our servers are located. It is Finland and Germany. And so each node is duplicated, has a backup solution that is very important for us. And also you mentioned how the company can expand with NowNodes. So the first, most obvious one is that we support 50+ blockchain networks. So for example, if you're an exchange or payment solution, wallet, anything like that, you can just, with one click, you can extend the number of supported coins by 50+. And also any node that you're interested in can be raised upon request, and we can do that for you and run for you, maintain, update, just take care of all of the technical part of that. So I believe that is very vital for the projects that are looking to expand the number of supported coins and so on.
Awesome. And I also saw when I got on the side of NowNodes that to get an RSK node, it's currently by request. I know that this is related to the volume of demand, but I wanted to ask, what does it take for let's say what would it take for RSK to be available as public nodes for for users to use? Any of you can answer, please go ahead.
Yeah, it is actually, we are not the ones who are decision makers regarding making any nodes available as a shared one, because if it were me, I would make any of those available to the high public, because you always want to test it first before contributing, because those can be expensive, especially the dedicated ones. So I cannot answer you like with ETA for now, but our main goal is to expand the number of shared networks as much as possible. So I believe in the nearest future, we will make it available to everyone. But for now, we have a dedicated solution. It is exclusive. It is very nice quality, and you will have no limitation of requests. And it is a very good solution if a project wants to be based on RSK network.
Okay, we have a question from YouTube. Alex Brass asked us, do you already have a RSK testnet node ready to use?
Same here. It will be available if you would like to take a dedicated node. It will be a testnet and mainnet, anything, yeah. We can do that.
Got it. Well, one more question while we wait. I wanted to ask, how did the core team of NowNodes, I don't know if this is something that you guys can answer, but just to have some conversation, how did the core team of NowNodes, got together? Like what made you guys want to create this project? Can you share some light on that?
Yeah, absolutely. So as Tim explained, we are the project of Change Now. So we used to be a team of professionals who provided nodes for the really big and very successful exchanges Change Now. And then we decided that we are really good at it and we should share our expertise to the market and share our expertise to help other projects start running their own nodes with NowNodes. So we just decided to go by ourselves and to help other projects. So that's basically it. That's how we start working. And now we have lots of people who are enjoying our service, and we are trying to educate as well. So as I mentioned, we are working really hard on trying to educate on blockchain, how to work with blockchain, because it's a very vital part to develop a Web3 and promote it in general.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I have one more question for from the community. This one is from William K. Santiago. He asks, why is there no two-factor authentication or something like YubiKey available on your site? Can you share some light if this is like in the pipeline, something that will come later on?
So as I understood you correctly, the access to nodes goes with API key. If we're talking about the shared node, if it is a dedicated node, it is a URL access. So there is no any two-factor authentication connected to the access to the nodes. It's just an API key that we can give you, and you can use the nodes.
Maybe William is asking about when you log in your
personal space,
maybe.
Probably.
Yeah, when you get your API key, do you need to create an account? I guess the question goes more in this case. If you need to create an account to get an API key, does this account is secured by 2FA?
Oh, not yet. I believe not yet, because we released our personal space just like a few months ago. We are constantly working on it and to develop it. And of course, it will be there because we need to make it as secure as possible.
Got it. Yeah, of course, this is a ever-developing space, and these things, like, of course, they will come in time. I have one more question for the speculative minds out there. I don't know if you guys want to talk about this, but it's a little bit about price. How do you see the future of the Now token? I am aware that you guys have a token now, and especially considered, current market sentiment. Do you have any words of reassurance? Like, of course, you guys are working on, building and still developing the platform, but any words of reassurance for the community watching?
So for the Now token, I guess we're not the right people to talk about it because we have no connection to it. Actually, as that Now ecosystem is developing really fast. So I believe Now token will be in use very soon, and I'm pretty sure that our great partners Change Now are taking it very seriously. and have big plans, but unfortunately I cannot give you like any promises here.
No worries, no worries. I'm not asking for promises or anything like that. Just any words
Yeah,
of
yeah,
reassurance was okay. I know that this is like a kind of touchy sentiment.
absolutely,
I'm
yeah.
aware. I'm aware. It's just I didn't mean to like send a curveball or anything like that. Just curious overall, like
Yeah,
wanting
yeah.
to, just share
No
something with the
problem.
community. Is there anything else you guys would like to share? I think we don't have any more questions coming in for now. Or if the community, if you guys have anything you guys want to ask, this is the time. We have Methembe watching from Zimbabwe. Sorry if I butchered your name, but hello, hello from Chile. Yeah. Do you guys have anything else you would like to share with us?
So we just invite everyone to try it out for yourself because it is free. You have a free access to API key, so you can just test our infrastructure, and if you like it, we can move forward with our partnership, just to collaborate and to promote decentralized future altogether.
Great,
Definitely, and RSK Rootstock in general has a very developer approach. So for anyone watching, of course, NowNodes is here to help you, develop your project. Can you tell us again how to get in touch with you? I know that you shared the slide, but can you repeat the email just for us to, just for the community to have it available to get in
Sure,
touch with you?
it is sales nownodes.io. Also, we have info nownodes.io. It should work. We also have Telegram community, which is NowNodes community. You can reach us there. Also Twitter. So just any channel will be in touch, like ASAP.
Awesome. Well, I guess with that, this was a quick RSK ecosystem update. Thank you so much, Darya and Tim, for joining us today and for sharing the great project that you guys have. Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you.
we'll be in touch, and thank you again to all of the community for joining us and for your questions. Oh wait, we have some questions here.
Oh, nice.
Oh no, just some comments about just sharing the contact information. Yeah, I guess we can wrap this up. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys
Thank
in
you
the
as
next one.
well. Thank
See you
you.
later.
Thank
See
you
you.
so much. Take care.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.